So hey guys, currently I am driving the Thar ROXX manual transmission diesel MX3 variant, and as you can see that currently the speed at which I am cruising is about 80 and 90, somewhere between that range I am cruising the vehicle. And consistently, if you look at the instant fuel consumption meter, it's hovering in between 15 and 30, right? And the speed is still the same. And let me show you by increasing the speed. Currently I am on my cruise control. Okay, so why am I making this particular video is for a reason which I also faced during selecting this particular vehicle. So at the time of selecting this vehicle, I had a lot of other options like 7XO, 700 and Kia Seltos, and all of these variants were in diesel. And then at that point of time, one of my friends recommended me this vehicle, but I was very skeptical at the very beginning. Why? Because there have been rumors all around that this particular vehicle doesn't return good mileage. And from whatever I came to know from the different videos, what was reported is a mileage in between 10 to 12 or 13 at max. And then I thought, let's try getting this particular vehicle. Why? Because the amount of road presence that this particular vehicle gives, no other vehicle in this particular budget range is going to give you. And then I started driving it. I took this car to different places, high altitude places, having altitude more than 15,000 feet. Then I also took it on highways. Then I took it to city traffic, neck to neck traffic. But surprisingly, this particular vehicle gave me more than 15 kilometers of mileage per liter of diesel. Now, for a vehicle of this size giving this much of a road presence, you cannot expect more than this, because 15.5 on diesel, I think it's going to be equivalent to 17 to 18 kilometers of mileage on a petrol vehicle. Additionally, you are getting enormous amount of torque and power, right? So how will you get this kind of mileage? The mantra is to cruise it at a speed of 80 to 90 kilometers per hour. Why? Because this particular vehicle is not aerodynamic. It's a boxy shaped car with a flat windshield, which has a lot of drag while it's running, right? So if you want a car with a good road presence and 15 to 16 kilometers of mileage is what you want, then this car is for you. But if you want better mileage, if you want more comfort, then I would recommend going for the 7XO or any other such vehicle, because those cars are aerodynamic, having monocoque chassis, which is going to give you 2-3 kilometers of more mileage. Because from my experience, I had seen that 7XO gives about 17 to 18 kilometers of mileage even at speed of about 120 to 140 kilometers. And also, I would not recommend this particular car if you are a family man having kids and want a very comfortable ride, because this particular car has a very high ground clearance, and that makes the ride very bouncy. It's bouncy. I wouldn't say that there is a lot of body roll, unlike the Scorpio Classic or the previous generation of Thar, but there is a lot of bounciness. So if you want a good road presence, 15 to 16 kilometers of mileage is good for you. You don't want to press the pedal too hard, and 80, 90 or even 100 kilometers of a cruising speed is ideal for you, then this car is for you, and you will get a lot of head turns, trust me.